लास्ट महीने 1-2 महीने में काफी चीजें बोली गई हमारी टीम के बारे में। पेप लिंडर्स ने बुक निकाला इंटेंसिटी, और वही मिसिंग हो गया हमारे गेम से। तो अकॉर्डिंग टू अ लॉट ऑफ लिवरपूल सपोर्टर्स हमारे चैनल पे, सो हमने सोचा ये एड्रेस करते हैं। काफी लोग बोल रहे थे वी शुड प्रॉब्ली चेंज आवर सिस्टम टू अ 4-2-3-1। सो हम टैक्टिक्स के बारे में बात करें। इससे ऋत्विक हमारे साथ है वापस। ऋत्विक, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस वंस अगेन। ऋत्विक, is it even possible for this Liverpool side with this squad, with this intensity and identity, to move to a 4-2-3-1?
I say we could move to 4-2-3-1, but knowing Klopp and Linders and like the things that they've tried out so far, we are more likely to play a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-4 than a 4-2-3-1.
What's the difference?
So we just have like 4 attackers on the pitch. Basically, we probably might start Nunes, Jota, and Salah and Diaz playing on either sides, with Thiago and Fabinho in the middle. Also, Jota probably dropping a bit deeper at times, Nunes moving wide, and one of Salah or Diaz moving centrally. So there's a lot of rotation up front. So this is very possible, very much possible, I would say. Like in 4-2-3-1, for that you need to have someone who's like that 10 in the middle, like just behind the striker. We don't have that kind of a player apart from probably Harvey Elliott.
Is Bellingham that player?
I think he can be a 10, but I don't see us be moving to a 4-2-3-1 again. I just don't.
Niti, do you see this transition happening, especially within a season?
देख, अभी आयैक्स का जो गेम था ना ब्रो, उसके लास्ट मिनट्स में हमने ये 4-2-3-1 एक्चुअली होते हुए देखा, राइट? With Trent actually playing, attacking transitions में the number 10 role, और मिलनर जा रहा था राइट बैक पे, ठीक है? ये हमने खेलते हुए देखा था। इस सीजन बिकॉज ऑफ द सिचुएशन और जो भी इंजरीज हैं या जो भी हैं, मतलब उसके वजह से मुझे लगता नहीं है कि ऐसा हो पाएगा, क्योंकि पर्सनल की कमी है मेरे हिसाब से। नूनेस भी सेट होगा ये सीजन, क्लॉप ने पहले ही बोला था कि ये सीजन नूनेस को टाइम लगेगा सेट होने के लिए। I think you can expect to see this in bits and pieces in certain games maybe, and that too for like a period of time. But as a strategy, ये season मेरे हिसाब से, I could be wrong, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि होने वाला है।
Rithwik, to give our supporters more perspective, हमारे Jurgen Klopp के time at Liverpool, have we ever seen a 4-2-3-1? Has Jurgen Klopp ever played a 4-2-3-1 with Dortmund or Mainz? Because like of course he played with Aubameyang, Lewandowski, whatever, so वो one up top था always. We have never seen that at Liverpool, right?
I mean he's done that at Dortmund. वो ही था उसका मतलब initial setup, which he had like a lot of success with, and he had really good technical players to play in that midfield. So Gundogan, Shinji Kagawa like playing as a 10 at times, and और कौन था, Nuri Sahin in his early days, he was amazing. So
किसकी याद दिला रहा है?
So he had like the personnel to do that at Dortmund, but at Liverpool, not really. He tried to sign Nabil Fekir, another huge story, the famous Nabil Fekir medical. और अगर हम मतलब फकीर को ले आता to Liverpool, it probably might have happened to an extent.
Really? But Fekir is not a striker, right?
No, he's a number 10. He is kind of a number 10, like or a wide player.
Sorry, I'm asking too many questions, but Carvalho is that player, right? The Fulham में खेला था last season.
But Carvalho used to play as like a left-sided. So in a 4-2-3-1, he would be the left-sided player.
Okay.
But even in our system, even if you just look at how we play, if you look at the average positions of players in like a very successful Liverpool setup, so we see Trent being more coming towards the central half space in the attacking third.
Yeah.
You have Fabinho sitting behind him, probably bit lean towards the right to cover for Trent. And when you have Thiago occupies that left half space and that left central zone, also moving like to the wide areas occasionally to play these 1-2s with Robertson and support him with this short receiving and things like that.
Yeah.
So when that happens, we are like, because the main issue for us is to break down a low block centrally. We can do that from the wide areas with Trent, Robo spraying nice crosses and finding space inside the box. Like in centrally, we don't excel at progressing or breaking the lines when there is a deep block. So we've kind of tried to tackle that issue by having our fullbacks who are our creative outlets into central areas against teams who drop very deep. Even against teams like Man City, we do that. But Firby. So I don't think 4-2-3-1 just as like a formation कुछ change करता है. मतलब probably only in terms of the personnel, yes. Like with Nunes, I don't know if Klopp will try, because this is probably the first time we have a proper number 9 with us.
And he's not playing. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Ritwik पहले 8 गेम में ज़्यादा खेला नहीं है ना, वो भी 3 गेम में suspended था, but still he hasn't started the rest of the 5, right?
Exactly. His I mean, the sample space is very less.
Yeah.
I think even if we are not playing a 4-2-3-1, like he is probably very good player to play in the 4-3-3 that we have at the moment. मतलब हमारे system जो है अभी. But I mean, the only problem is that we need to have every single one in our squad fit. Most essentially, Thiago Alcantara.
हाँ, मतलब, but do you think वो 4-2-3-1 में देख 2 खेलेंगे? Okay. वो 2 अभी have to be Thiago and Fabinho. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think if everyone is fit as well, it has to be Fabinho and Thiago. Will we see the best? Like Fabinho, I think will still do his job. If we play 4-2-3-1, will we see the best of Thiago in that system? Rithwik can answer that, but I want your opinion really first. If we hypothetically opt for a 4-2-3-1, हम लोग क्या Thiago का role lessen कर रहे, influence less कर रहे? Because Ajax के अंदर मतलब Ajax was like कि भाई क्या player है. So वो type of performance यदि हम देख सकते हैं from someone like a Thiago 4-2-3-1 में तेरे हिसाब से?
हाँ, देख, थियागो के बारे में अच्छी बात क्या है ना कि ही इज एक्सट्रीमली वर्सेटाइल. तो वो आई थिंक बहुत इजीली सेटअप कर लेगा. ही कैन डीप लाइन प्ले मेकर, टू यूज अ बिट ऑफ जार्गन, ठीक है, वो कर सकता है वो रोल, ठीक है. आई थिंक ही कैन बी अ गाय. 4-2-3-1 में बेसिकली देख, 4-2-3-1 जब तू खेलता है तो तेरा जो 2 है, जो डबल पिवट खेल रहा है तू, बेसिकली उसका काम क्या है? टू रीड द गेम, ठीक है, टू हेल्प वो स्टेबिलिटी प्रोवाइड करना, सो दैट वो 3 को तू बेसिकली अपना क्रिएटिव आउटलेट की तरह यूज करेगा. कैन थियागो डू दैट रोल? आई थिंक सो. कैन फेबिनियो डू दैट रोल? यस, आई थिंक सो. राइट. तो इन दोनों के साथ मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं लग रहा है. हमारा प्रॉब्लम 4-2-3-1 के साथ है द गाय इन द मिडिल. As much as I love Bobby Firmino, I think जैसे हम हेंडरसन के बारे में बोल रहे हैं ना कि we've seen his best, I think we've also seen the best of Bobby. अभी he has to come from the bench, start one game once in a while ऐसा. But
do you agree with
वो 2 का मुझे इशू नहीं लग रहा है.
देख ऋत्विक, टू-फोल्ड क्वेश्चन जो निधि ने बोला और मेरा क्वेश्चन कि थियागो का इन्फ्लुएंस कम होगा क्या? बिकॉज मेरे हिसाब से अभी डबल पिवट मेरे दिमाग में लास्ट फ्यू इयर्स में एक ही टीम आती है, वो बायर्न म्यूनिख, गोरेत्स्का और किमिक, हु किल इट विद दैट डबल पिवट. और उसमें भी वो सबित्जर को क्यों खिला रहा है ज्यादा मेरे को पता नहीं, कुछ तो मारामारी चल रहा है. बट मेरे हिसाब से जब भी मैं डबल पिवट सुनता हूँ, सोचता हूँ, अभी मेरे दिमाग में वो आता है. What do you make of it, Rithwik?
I mean, जो example आपने दिया अभी बायर्न का, if you ask Bayern fans ना, they will tell you they miss Thiago really badly. He is like the perfect solution to their issues abhi. They have kind of an issue in midfield abhi because there's a lot of pressure on Kimmich and he's doing like a lot of things at the moment. So if they had Thiago in that double pivot there, who can sit deep and do his stuff, like spray the balls, because मतलब हमारे double, अगर if we are attempting to go for a double pivot, we'll have Fabinho who will sit back, who will take less of the duties on the ball. He will just probably, distribute the ball, recycle the ball to Thiago, who will then carry on the progression duties. So like it will probably kind of mirror what we're doing at the moment with Thiago, because Thiago's really good at carrying the ball. You know, you see him like wiggling his way past players with like some silky turns. मतलब आयाक्स के गेम में भी अगर आपने देखा, मतलब he dropped deep.
Yeah.
Fabinho also deep. पहले मतलब in the first 2 minutes. Then I think it was Alisson who played a ball to him, or was it one of the center backs? I think it was probably one of the center backs. He was facing Alisson. Ajax pressed him. He got like the ball came. He went for a switch first time to the flank to Trent on that right side.
वो जो
We were open.
वो जो उसने अचानक हाँ that
वो shift मतलब immediately shift मारा wide में, मतलब that completely opened the game up. So he is someone who's capable of doing those kind of things even from the back, even when he's facing towards his own goal, because he has that awareness. He scans very early. He knows where his players are. So he is someone who can play anywhere across the midfield. Probably less effective if he's being played as a 10, which I don't think we should, which he will not be too. But double pivot ho, yeah, 4-3-3 he ho, even on the right side, even on the left side, he's going to ball.
And to Nidhi's thing that the center is that the only issue that we have with the 4-2-3-1?
Number 10 probably, but also it's like what will we do with Trent and Robo? Matlab, like, because if we are going to 4-2-3-1, you have kind of the defensive duties shared. Trent and Robertson again being like wide fullbacks who stay on the wide area. So that's why we've done like a lot to have Trent and Robo play in those central half spaces to underlap. So are we going to drastically again change that and confuse the players? So it's not in Klopp's nature to make a lot of changes or be very flexible with his tactics or system.
Right.
So I don't see 4-2-3-1 like a normal 4-2-3-1 happening with like a double pivot, but we do kind of essentially play in a way with Fabinho and Thiago staying deep at times, and Thiago being that player who takes on the progressive duties, carrying the ball. Even when we are on transition during that time, you see Thiago covering that left area. He's not ahead of the ball. So he has that in him that he does his progressive duties, moving the ball forward. Uske baad he is in his position. He's positionally aware. So he is capable of covering that ground. And Fabinho has his job, much better. He does his job much better with Thiago on the field, because Thiago does his duties on the left. If it was Milner or Henderson, you see them ahead of the ball, and Fabinho has like the entire left and right to cover.
Right.
So 4-2-3-1 में it only works with Thiago. With Naby Keita at Leipzig, it did work, but
वही मारामारी वही है कि वो दोनों इंजरी प्रोन प्लेयर्स हैं जिसके ऊपर हमारा सिस्टम डिपेंड करेगा.
Exactly.
तो वो बहुत बड़ी रिस्क है. So guys, let us know in the comment section आपके हिसाब से ज्यादा likely क्या है, Trent in the midfield or we going for a 4-2-3-1? Let us know in the comment section की likelihood ज्यादा क्या है. Nidhi, wanna add something before we end this?
नहीं, मतलब likelihood of a 4-2-3-1 or likelihood of Naby Keita being fit.
I think 4-2-3-1 is
वैसे तो फिर वो Jude Bellingham can also play in a 4-2-3-1, then the likelihood of Naby Keita being fit. Sorry Naby, I love you, but
Jude the dude की बहुत बातें हो गई, but 4-2-3-1 Jude की बातें तो यार होती रहेंगी और मतलब वो समर में भी चलता रहेगा. बट आप हमको कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर बताओ यार, what do you think about this particular formation, जैसा बहुत लोग सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं, and do you think it will work, not work? बाकी लिवरपूल कंटेंट इस चैनल पे हमेशा आते रहेगा. Cheers and up the Reds.